Hey guys, we made it to the food forest. Had water along the way. Can't wait till they start fixing the roads, but that's in the future. Thank the Most High we made it. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all see the garden, y'all.
Back again, huh? Welcome.
Thank you. Mr. Baji, our permaculture man. Good to see you too.
This is sweet potato.
Okay, this is the sweet potato.
But we'll be bringing different types because we want to make sure that we have different. If you say sweet potato, you have potato A, B, and C.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. So if you say beans, we say beans 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So we want to bring different varieties, but different types.
Okay.
At least people can have choice.
Yes.
What you prefer could be different from what farmer prefer.
Okay.
So those are the concepts we want. Now we are building the soil, because if you build the soil, you improve the soil. First, the grasses from the soil, we incorporate them into the earth,
Okay.
so that we enrich the soil naturally without using any chemical fertilizer. It's because what comes from the earth should go back to the earth.
Yes.
And that's the foundation for growth.
Great.
So that's the whole concept we are pushing, and we are technically to give them that push.
Yes.
And also to lead them how to make the design, so you can create a lot of food parts. You can easily work. And this is a medicinal plant, Titonia diversifolia,
Okay.
Mexican sunflower.
Oh, Mexican sunflower.
So the leaves, when we are making compost,
Uh-huh.
we use the leaves to make compost as
Okay.
manure.
Okay.
Secondly, if you want to use as organic biopesticides, you ferment this for 2 weeks or even 1 week, and you spray
Oh, okay.
without any chemical pesticide.
Oh, wonderful.
So it is both manure at the same time organic pesticide, and also the flower attract bees for pollination,
Oh,
because we want to build natural order, nature.
yes.
So permaculture in simple time is just like natural farming.
Okay.
You see, where you leave everything in the natural order, you look at the interaction between A, B, C, D, and E. Anything that comes, you see why and how. How are they interrelated? You see, by following the ethics, we are looking at how do we protect the earth first. And second thing, people care. Third, and fair share. Because these are the 3 ethics of permaculture that we want to make sure that we put everything on the ground.
Okay.
We care the earth, so that for sustainability, and also we care the life and health of the people,
Yes.
respect, love, honor, and then also fair share. Whatever little we have, the surplus,
Yes.
we can share with other people. Being skill, being knowledge, being produce. We are ready to do that. And in the future, we want to invite all Gambians, because permaculture in the Gambia is a new thing.
Yes.
How do we even introduce into school system? From nursery school up to university.
Okay.
Because now people are looking at health and food, not only food. It's good to have food, but healthy food is better than anything in this world. That's why I say your health is your wealth.
Yes.
The less you spend on your taking care of your health, if you have, because of food, because the healthier you produce, the more healthy you stay, and you spend less on your health, because a lot of people are spending thousands and thousands on only health care, medical care.
Yes.
And your food is your number 1 medicine,
Yes.
because nature created us naturally. So anything contrary to nature, we are going far from natural order. So it's not good for the body, it's not good for the environment, it's not good for anybody. And if you want to live with nature, you have to look at them, how they interact. Nature has everything around us.
Yes.
Our air is always fresh. It is you and me who generate waste.
Yes.
And that waste causes pollution. That pollution affects the air, the soil, and then the water. And we cannot go without air, we cannot go without the land, and we cannot go without water. So it is our own doing that is affecting us either directly or indirectly. And in general, it is affecting everything, our environment.
Yes.
So environment, since we are doing a lot against environment, it is affecting our food security. And then food security is connected to climate.
Yes.
So climate now, how do we even talk about the issue of climate if we cannot solve waste? Because problems start with the waste,
Yes.
environment, food security, climate, and how do we solve it?
Yes.
So now it's better we act now. Otherwise, the next generation will suffer forever.
Yes.
This is why we have to introduce system of farming where we'll have enough food, at the same time we maintain the environment.
Yes.
This is why we are doing permaculture. So the idea of bringing permaculture in the Gambia,
Yes.
helping them, is a good idea. We appreciate it. In the beginning, I was looking for partners who will be working with me. But thank God, when I saw them with the idea, they came and said, I have to lead. Because this is a dream that I never thought of. I thought, right now I can say I'm the only one in all of Jambanjel, in my community, who is practicing permaculture. And one day, if you enter my garden, you see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I am doing a lot on waste management. And that cannot be possible without rethinking, reducing waste, reusing waste, and recycling.
Yes.
So this is what we're going to do here.
I'm
We
happy.
first reduce waste, reuse it, recycle, and we have to think for everyone. Because
Yes.
sometimes people think for you, they will control you forever.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to control somebody, try to think for the person. He will follow you forever.
Yes.
But if you want to be economically independent, you own your thinking. And success starts with ideas, not even implementation.
Yes.
This is why I say here is just like a baby child to me.
Yes, to me too.
So do or die, but here must stay and it will succeed, inshallah.
Yes.
And permaculture is, and we started planting a lot of trees here because permaculture wants diversity. If you say coconut, it's here. If you say bush tree, this is a bush tree. We call this netto. Today, this netto is under extinction, but thank God we want to preserve it.
Yeah, the
Because
monkey
the leaf,
bread.
if somebody got burned, fire burn, you can dry this and then roast it. Burn it until you have the wood ash. That's what our forefathers were doing. They don't go to health center to be stitched.
Right.
They use this natural to cure themselves. So we don't want to lose them. And this is one of the best tea you will ever have in the Gambia. You can smell. You see?
Yes,
if you
smells so
boil
good.
this, very nice. You have your natural tea without the tea bag from the shop or without coffee.
Right.
Caffeine, they may add some processing chemicals to
Yes.
it. But this one, you just pick 1 or 3, you just put it in your hot water, you have your natural tea. So we are preserving as much as we could.
Yes.
Whatever we see here as valuable, we want to preserve it.
Yes.
And we have this one from my garden as a gift. This one we use for ear pain. If somebody has problem with the ear, you just hit it on fire, then you squeeze. It will give you eardrop.
Oh, okay.
Then you put the water inside and put cotton. So the pain will disappear. So, so we have the grapefruit. This one is grapefruit. Among the fruits is one of the best. And this one is calabash. Because here traditionally, when people are cooking, they use different containers. But this one we use as natural food containers.
Yes.
No metal bowl or no
Yes,
plastic bowl.
calabash.
So use the calabash, you just cut it, remove, scrape it, and then you have your calabash. You can use that for cooking.
Okay.
You can also as container
Okay.
for water, etc. Here also, this is the local kebab. You can get vitamin C from this. It grows taller and it can climb.
Okay.
So in the future, we're going to put some trees so it can climb on them. So it's a climbing fig.
Climbing fig.
Yeah, so if you go to bush or my garden, I'll show you all this, how they grow, how big they grow.
Okay.
They can be taller than any tree and they can cover.
Wow.
Yeah, one day we'll have our own pavement. This one you put the road here and then you can walk and cover is good. And this is banana. This is banana. This is banana plant.
This is banana plant.
Yeah, banana also we will. I have the red banana, which is not common in the Gambia, but I'll bring the red banana, inshallah, one day, so have the diversity of different bananas, so that anybody who come here as student, you can introduce them to the different types of bananas we have in the country. So this one is the green one, we have the yellow one, and then the red one. So this one is the guava. So guava here, what I started is, we planted this as one. So the next thing I thought of is how to use the branch to grow another new banana from the whole, we call it layering. This is why I do this. First you bend this to the earth, and then you make a wound. Then after some time I'll check, you see? Here, if you check in the future, it will start rooting. So the rooting, then you'll cut here. Then you go and plant it. So it will be, if this one starts fruiting, it will also start fruiting, even if it is very small. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. This is why I did layering here. You see, you just put this one, soil here, like this, and then you cover it. Yeah.
Nice.
Alhamdulillah. So here also, if you check, this is the sour sop. So we have the sweet one and then the sour one. So in the long run, I'll bring the sweet one too. I have the sweet one because I want variety. This is malina. Malina also, it is very nice, very fast to grow. Can be very tall. It could be wood and also serve as windbreak. You see, so that's why. And here also we have the bamboo. This is the bamboo we planted the last time. Thank God they bring new bamboos. We're going to put bamboo here as live fencing, natural fencing. And also we use the bamboo to make even beds in the future, furnitures, etc.
Houses,
etc. So bamboo works. So this is the lime. Yeah. So when we introduce lime also, so and then different flowers, another guava.
Guava.
So you see, this one is guava too. We have guava one, but I also bring another guava different from the small one. The one is small. You have the big one and the small one. So here you see, it is growing very nice, and we use only the branch. But in the long run, we're going to cut here and then relocate it. Yeah. So this is the fastest to grow. Yeah. And this is the avocado here. Avocado pear is here. So my favorite fruit. It is very good for vitamin A. It has high quality of oil, and also it is very good. Yeah, you can eat it with bread and then mayonnaise. Yeah, the fruit is very expensive in the Gambia. So also we have different types of oranges. This one is the original orange. We have in the local one, but it's original. Yeah. Yeah. So original, we make two original. Here is one, another one is there. Yeah. If you come here also, there's another orange. This is called Marceline. Yeah, that one is original orange. This one is Marceline. So we have two Marceline. Then this is mango. Yeah, mango also is very important. It's a group and also good for this constipation and other things. It can serve both as food and etc. You can make a lot of recipes from mango. You can dry mango, you can make mango into powder, you can make mango into pulp, you can eat the fruit direct. You see, so mango is very important. So right now we have only one as of now, but probably we'll add. Yeah, sorry. And this is another orange variety. We call it seedless lime. This one is lime, but seedless one.
Okay.
Yeah, it has no seed inside. So we have two. 1, 2. So we make sure that we have 2 of each. And then the other one is Tanzilo.
Okay.
We have another one, Tanzilo. And some of these post trees, we want to maintain them because they are very important. Like the other one there, we want to maintain them. Like if you want to ripen like fruit ripener, no need to use this ethylene gas. You can use the leaf of that plant to do food ripening.
Oh, okay.
And this one also is mosquito repellent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the smell. Is it
Mosquito repellent. I need some of this. And you just rub it on you?
Rub it or you put it under the bed.
You put it under the bed.
Under the bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you put
I
it under the
need
bed,
some of
then
this.
the mosquitoes goes away.
I'm going to keep this for me.
So these are natural things that we want to maintain. And the famous moringa is here too. This is moringa we planted.
Oh, okay.
Moringa is everything. It's a miracle plant because it can cure a lot of diseases. You see, so malnutrition, you can have all your protein from it, all the amino acids.
Oh.
Yeah, the 25 amino acids, you can have it from moringa seed. You can use the leaf as medicine, you can use the fruit or the seed as medicine, and you can extract oil from moringa. Even the flower is good for eye drop. So we can get a lot from moringa. Even the roots, the bark, they are all medicinal. The gum, if you have a tooth problem, you can use the gum and then fix it there. So moringa is just like a miracle tree. So we want to maintain them. Yeah. So there are a lot of natural herbs here that we still want to maintain. Yeah. So that at least we can have that balance with natural trees and the one we introduce.
Yes.
Yeah. We have both our traditionals and what we introduce.
Yes.
So, and what we found with nature, most of them you spend less money because they are already there.
Yes.
No cost. But whatever you introduce, you have to care them, you have to manage them.
Yes.
You see, so you have to look at the balance, the natural order against our own personal order. That's why I want to give you the introductory part of what we are doing so far. And this is just the beginning of what we started. But I hope, inshallah, we will go beyond this level. One day you come, you see everything green. So after this land preparation, the next thing we're going to think about is crop choice.
Okay.
But before that, I would recommend if we can improve on the fencing.
Yes.
Because of animals. You see, still we have problem with cows.
Yes.
And then the water, we have the well already. So it's a matter of making into maybe a borehole or maybe a pumping machine.
Yes.
So that would help.
Yes.
The more water we have and the security and maybe 2 or 3 houses where people can stay to enjoy the breeze-free environment, that would help. Then later we can think about what to grow based on the demand. Because sometimes you grow according to the demand of the society.
Yes.
Are we going in for only for ornaments, no? Or are we going to include food?
Yes.
What type of food?
Yes.
So here, thank God, is surrounded by estates.
Yes.
So if you can grow vegetables for them, here we'll go to the food garden.
Yes.
And that will give us a lot of income in the future because most of these people, the land they have is 20 by 20. So they build house, they don't even have space for gardening.
Right.
Imagine if you can have all these vegetables, all these lettuce, you keep selling, all this cucumber, you keep selling. So here in the future could give a lot of income.
Yes.
If we manage it well and then know the demand of the people.
Yes.
Before they leave here, go to Brikama, Serekunda, Bakau to go and buy. If they can get it from us, it's the cheapest.
Yes.
So we have advantage over all of them because our purpose of having this is to make it a food garden.
Yes.
So if we succeeded, therefore we will be kings. Before they realize, they'll follow us, but we will not follow them. So thank you. This is just an introductory part of what we do so far. But we are very grateful that finally we meet. You are here again in the Gambia. Welcome, and our regards to everyone. Thank you. Famara is very grateful.
And will you just tell them your name, please?
My name is Famara Baji. I'm an agriculturist by profession. Study agriculture and marketing up to university, but now I'm practicing permaculture. I'm a permaculturist. So I started my garden 2019, but today, inshallah, everything is working fine. I have a lot of visitors from schools and then other people, community, youths. You know, we do a lot of things in the community, environmental cleaning and also tree planting. So I'm also lucky to be part of this group. Inshallah, I'll be sharing my wisdom technically to guide them on this permaculture because I started. Now I'm helping them to establish another one so that it continues. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hope y'all all can see me in here too.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to be here, y'all.
Baraka. Talibu, you call it the local name. Nyim fare nying. You know that all a local name. Wolo. This one is called Wolo.
Okay.
Wolo, here people use it like if you have problem with the stomach. You can use the
Okay.
So instead of diarrhea, it helps to stop the diarrhea.
Oh, good.
That is why we want to maintain some of these things.
Yes.
Just like netto, if you have bones, it's good. Yeah, also when people are cooking, they use the fruit. Yeah? And
It's the monkey bread.
monkey
Yes,
bread.
the monkey
So monkey bread also here has a lot of value. So they make this, from it. And this is called Mama Kunko. Like somebody coughing all the time. We use this.
Oh, okay.
You see, for those coughing.
Okay.
So all this we want to preserve them.
Yes.
Because we don't want only to put all the trees
Right.
that we eat, but also that we use medicinal.
Yes.
So I have some medicinal plants also with me in my garden.
Okay.
Aloe vera, I will bring all of them here. Doctor, we call it doctor. In fact, the last time I saw African something, it's called doctor.
Okay.
So here we call it doctor, but very good.
Okay.
For stomach and other things, I have Sina also, Sina, S-E-N-N-A.
Okay.
So I'll be bringing Sina also.
Yeah.
Because we want to make it both food forest
Yes.
and also medicinal.
Yes.
You see, so we can have our food, our medicine, all grown together.
Yes.
Just like natural, in the natural forest. What you need, that's what you go pick.
Yes.
You see. So if you want food, if you want medicine, you take medicine. Like this one also we use for ripening. Like if you have your banana, which is unripe, instead of using chemical, you just put this and wrap them
Okay.
together in cover. Then you allow it to, because the heat it generates, it can easily lead to ripening, faster ripening. And the root also we use as internal body pain, like the roots of this plant. You put it in water and then you drink it. So these are all natural medicines that people use. They use either the leaves or they use the roots.
Okay.
So we are blessed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can make tea out of that
Of course,
for pain.
Of course, you can make tea out of this.
And then that'll help you with your pain.
Thank you, with your pain.
Oh, I need some of that
And
too.
also the roots also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they are very good.
Okay. And the other one is for coughs.
For cough, yeah.
And you do the same thing,
Same
just
thing,
boil it,
you dry on the shed
dry it,
and then you can
and then you
as
can
food.
use it.
Yeah.
To bring my little piece.
No, these are natural herbs. They are very good.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
This is for cough.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll be sharing a lot.
Yes. Well, y'all, everybody's hard at work in the garden. I'm hard at work recording, y'all. We need fencing. So if anybody wants to help us get the fencing quicker, you can donate online, www.habasa.org. This is a baobab tree. Yes, y'all. The cows are eating our sweet potatoes. So if you want to help us get the fencing quicker, please donate any amount at www.habasa.org. We need a fence higher than this one. We need to raise the fence up a couple of more blocks at least, y'all, so the cows won't just be crossing over. Y'all see? We're doing a good work, but the cows is eating our sweet potatoes. So if you want to help us, $1 to on up will definitely help us. We have our well dug, so we have water for the trees and all when the rainy season is over. These barrels caught some of the rainwater, and this is the well, y'all. It's deep, y'all. I don't want to get too close. But if y'all want to help us, now's the time. Now's the time. $1 or $2, y'all. Donate to help us get the fencing done. Finished anyway. It's already marked, but it needs to go up a couple of blocks higher. We need some help, y'all. So don't just say it's nice. Actually do something to help us, please. We need you guys. Everybody else is doing all the hard work they can, but we need some funding also. $1 or $2 will help. And please share this video with everybody you know that actually say they love the motherland. This is your chance to show some sign. This is your chance to show some sign.
All of them together, because carbon in the air leads to climate change, global warming. But if you put the carbon into the soil, it is the foundation for growth. Have all the nutrients, because what they eat from the soil, that's what they are going to return. So in the later after this, we're going to add more soil on top to cover them so that they'll decompose.
Okay.
Once they decompose, they become organic manure.
Okay.
So if you plant your crop here, it already have something to feed on. This is why we are doing this method. We call building the soil, because we are putting the topsoil. Because if you dig, only 15 centimeters of the soil has the best nutrients,
Okay.
best organic natural activity. So below that, if you go deeper, you have the subsoil.
Okay.
That one is not rich in terms of organic manure. But now what we do, we are going to dig here, the 15 centimeter topsoil here, we are going to put it on top of this. Now instead of having 15 centimeter, now we are having 30 centimeter for the plant to feed on. It's just like if you eat 1 bag of rice, we give you 2 bags of rice.
Okay.
So you stay healthy, you grow faster.
Okay.
So plants, if you don't build the soil, they don't have manure, they don't have food, you have to give them food.
Okay.
So this is why in permaculture, first you build the soil, then you come with crop choice.
Okay.
And crop choice, you look at the relationship. Some of the crops, they are going to be nitrogen fixers, like beans, etc., cowpea. So they are going to bring nitrogen into the soil. Some of the crops, they will serve as support to the small one. Some will serve as cover to others. And some also will also attract bees so that others can be pollinated.
Okay.
So we have to look at all those relationships.
Yes.
We will have the tall ones, the middle ones, those spreading, the flower, the repellent, those that smell. We also introduce them into so that they can repel some insects. Some will defend the other ones. So those are the things I want them to understand, so that they know why they grow X and Y.
Yes.
You see, because if you have your, the crops you grow, so you easily know, you maintain your soil fertility. You know the one that feed on top, and you know the one that feed deeper. So you know the relationship. So surface feeder, and then deep feeder. So you change.
Okay.
If you put more deep feeder here, so the next crop you put surface feeder.
Okay.
If you put surface feeder here, the next thing you put deep feeder, so that they'll be taking food from different zones.
Oh,
This
okay.
is why we do this method. So, and the work here is, what we do is, you do it once and for all. It's permanent.
Okay.
So the next year will not come here to
Do it again.
no. So whatever we do today, it will make everything easier in the future.
Oh.
You can easily walk around. 1, you can easily plant. 2, you can easily weed. 3, there's no back breaking activity anymore. You only change crop, water, etc.
Okay.
Even one person in the future will be able to do something here.
Wow.
You see? So because that's how, because if it is only water, you just put sprinklers like here. You put your sprinkler in the middle, you see? So you can easily water the whole garden in a short period of time. So those are the things, we are thinking now. That's why we are ready to do all this in the beginning, and then later the work become easier for us.
Yes.
Yeah. So first work is not easy, but I'm happy that we have a good team.
Yes.
Kujavi and the team. I love working with them.
Yes.
Yeah, I have been working with many people, but they are special.
Yes. They are.
If I tell them this, they are all ready to deliver our best. So thank you.
You're welcome.